Acha. So here water in container having 2 millimeter thickness there. So it is kept in ice bath. That means here outside of this region, you have ice at temperature 0 degrees Celsius, as it is kept in ice bath. And also the the thickness thickness of the wall is given as T. Its wall thickness is T. Acha, it is given that. And the thermal conductivity of the substance. So this wall is made of a substance having it's having thermal conductivity K. Okay. Now the total surface area in contact A is equal to 0.05 meter square. A is given, thickness is given to be how much? Thickness 2 millimeter. So 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 meter. Convert all in SI system. And thermal conductivity K is given as 0.5. That's also in SI system. 0.5 watt meter degree Celsius minus 1. Okay. So you have to know what temperature of the water remains constant at 1 degree Celsius. So temperature of the water remains constant at 1 degree Celsius. It is found that after some time, a steady state is reached, in which block goes down with a constant speed, and temperature of the water remains constant at 1 degree Celsius. Find mass m of the block. So it remains at steady temperature means the heat lost by conduction in unit time, right? Heat lost by conduction per unit time is equal to heat generated in the water per unit time. Now heat generated in water is equal to heat loss. That means the temperature of water is constant. That is why it is constant, right? So what is the heat generated in water? So this is the rate of heat generation in water is the rate of, so this is the loss of loss of potential energy by the block. So that means it comes down with a speed v. So we can write uh, the heat loss, so rate of loss of potential energy is mg multiplied by v. So that is why we can write the rate of heat loss by conduction is Ka into 1 degree 1 minus 0 by, I mean, the heat current, Ka by T, the thickness. And so this you can equate it to be Ka into 1 minus 0 by T is equal to mgv. Therefore m is equal to Ka 1 minus 0 1, so Ka divided by T g times v. So here you can calculate K as how much? 0.5 into area 0.05 divided by thickness 2 into 10 to the power minus 3 g as 10 and velocity as 10 centimeter per second. So 10 into 10 to the power minus 2. So let's calculate it. M is equal to it becomes 25 into 10 to the power minus 3 divided by 2. Now let's see here, 10 10 will cancel, 10 to the power 3 here will cancel, so it is 12.5. So M becomes equal to 12.5 kg. This is a simple one, a heat balance equation. See here, heat lost by conduction is equal to rate of loss heat generated in water. That means rate of loss of potential energy by the block. Okay, heat lost by conduction is rate of loss of potential energy of block. That means C is heat generated in water. That is rate of loss of potential energy in the block.